Alright, what's up, everybody? Currently, I am doing. Let's wait for this to pop up on the bottom. Alright. Currently, I'm doing Madden franchise mode. This will be my first time playing Madden in a few months. As you can see, I'm starting off on the Browns. That's my favorite team in real life. You guys can clown me all you want, but I'm a diehard all Cleveland fan for every sport, everything. So let's get into it. I first started by trading away Josh McCown and RG3. RG3 got traded to the New York Jets, and Josh McCown got traded to the Cincinnati Bengals. I traded RG3 for a second round pick, and I gave up a fifth round for him to the Jets. And then I traded Josh McCown away to the Cincinnati Bengals for a seventh round pick. Now I'm trying to figure out something where I can get Brock Osweiler. I'm trying to make the Browns like how they are right now building, except for I'm not going to be able to get the rookies, of course, till next game, next Madden that comes out. So we're just going to have to deal with what we have right now. So let's just get into it. I just remembered as I was going through this team, excuse me, I had to yawn, but I just remembered that Terrell Pryor is no longer a Cleveland Brown. He is now a Washington Redskin, and we're going to see what we can get out of him. And, of course, the Browns in real life did not get anything at all out of him, except for a good season and then our hopes broken by him, you know. But we're going to see if we can get a first-round pick, second round. Let's try. It might work. They did not take him, but I'm not going to give up on it just yet. I'm going to throw in a sixth-round pick. And if that don't work, all right, it did not work, so I'm going to offer them a second-round pick in next year's draft, okay? And there you go. Now Terrell Pryor is with his team. We get another first-round pick. All we gave up was a second-round pick. All right, now this is going to help me a lot, being able to move forward and get different players. I mean, I'm not a person who's just going to sit there and draft players next year. I'm trying to make this team good as I play on here for everybody right now. And we're just going to see how it works out, and hopefully everything goes good. So right now I have Josh Gordon, and he is basically nothing for the Browns, so I might just keep him on the team to see what he can do. But I want to make it as realistic as possible. So I think I'm going to trade him too. Because I don't think the Browns are going to have him next year. Because he's messed up too many times. Who's D. Jackson? I don't even think I've heard of him on the Browns. So they just got so many different guys that are not really big in names. Well, let's go to free agents real quick. All right. Of course, the man who promised to wreck the league with the Cleveland Browns, no other than Johnny Cokeball. But yeah, I had so much hope in that guy. And oh, look, we're going down the list again. No longer in the league whatsoever, or I don't think he'll ever have a career. Mr. I can't stutter step and find a hole. Trent Richardson. I had his jersey. The year they drafted him, I knew after this, never buy a fucking jersey again without your own last name on it. That's another guy I had so much hope in. You know, he had a great season, and then they traded him away. I was like, oh, why'd they trade him away? And then I see what he did on other teams. It's just funny that we drafted excuse me again, I yawn. We drafted two good guys that were good in college. Trent Richardson out of Alabama and Johnny Manziel out of Texas A&M, and we just drafted Myles Garrett out of Texas A&M. So I hope he turns out to be a fucking legend and go to the Hall of Fame one day as a Cleveland Brown and help us turn around. And we also selected one of my favorite players in the whole draft, Jabril Peppers. That man is going to be phenomenal in the league, no matter what team he went to. A lot of people didn't really believe in him. A lot of people didn't believe he was a solid player at like any given position. But he will definitely prove everybody wrong. And we also selected David Njoku from the University of Miami, a tight end. Oh my God. I gotta cut him? No, I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna cut Gary. Because they cut him in real life. I'm gonna try to make it as real as possible. So, I mean, all of these guys are thankfully with the Browns still. I got Cody Kessler and Kevin Hogan, two guys who are nothing in the league right now. Maybe it'll be different next year. I don't think Kevin Hogan will be anything next year, but possibly Cody Kessler could be the starter, but I don't see him starting over what's his name? Cody Kessler. No, not Cody Kessler starting over Cody Kessler, but Brock Osweiler. All right, now it's time to go to the Texans and see if we can get a trade. Let's see if we can trade. See if we can trade. I'll give up a 4th round next year and a 3rd round this year. I know that's a bit like greedy of me not to give up a 1st rounder, but I'm trying my hardest not to give up much. Hold on. I feel like if I offer him the 3rd round and a 2nd round here, they'll take him automatically. Yeah, there you go. All right, so now the Browns are probably as real as it'll get. Oh, yeah, we got to get Kenny Britt. He signed with the Browns also this year, or this past offseason. What team does Kenny Britt play for? I think it's the Rams. Oh, what am I doing? What am I on? Trade block. Let's see if we could. I'm not going to trade Josh Gordon away. Another 2nd rounder for Kenny Britt. I'm on the wrong team. He's an 83 overall. I don't know if that's going to go. I'm giving up so many picks right now. I mean, 2nd and a 6th. And there we go. He's a Cleveland Brown now. Trying to think if they made. Oh yeah, they added a bunch of offensive linemen. All right, yeah, we're gonna have to upgrade this whole O-line for the Browns. All right, there they are. We're have to give up a 1st round pick for this guy. I already know it. Maybe I could get away with a 2 seconds. Because I don't want to give up these first yet, just in case, like, later on in the season, let's say we're not winning games on here. And just in case if anybody wanted to know, this video will be on YouTube. I am live streaming on Twitch right now. And if anybody wants to watch my videos on YouTube, go right ahead. Of course, if you're on YouTube, watch my damn videos. You know what I mean? What was the guy? Here he is, right here. This guy right here. All right, there you go. Now we got our right guard or right tackle, whatever it was, and um, right guard. Yep. And of course, my two favorite Browns right here, Christian Kirksey and Jamie Collins. We got Collins from the Pats, and I was pretty damn happy about that. I know we're just running through these picks, but who cares? I'm trying to win right now for them because I'm going to do this year, probably in this year only. But yeah, tune in all the time on YouTube. I upload on there. I do Call of Duty. I do 2K, Madden. People want me to do Forza Horizon. If they want me to, I'll do it. If they want me to do anything else, I'll do it. But I will probably separate these videos. Probably split them into two. And here's our center. Cleveland center. No, they're not. They don't want those. Okay. All right, I think I'm about to give up one of these, but let's do next year's. Okay. No, they're gonna need one for this year. Oh well, we're giving up this one. All right, there we go. I think that's as real as it'll get. At the 13-minute mark, I'm gonna stop recording, and then I'm gonna start a different video once I start the game. All right, well, there was the whole building the Browns process, and we're going to have to look in the free agency to see if we can just pick up any extra receivers because no, I think we'll be fine like this just to start out, and then we'll build the team as we go to see what the problems are. Of course, it's going to be hard. I think Cody Kessler will be starting. Osweiler, I'm surprised he didn't start over him in this. But we got Corey Coleman, who's probably our best receiver right now, Kenny Britt, and Josh Gordon, but he's not the greatest on this game. Here's defense. Tremont Williams, he's no longer with the team, but I'm just going to keep him on there. Of course, Joe Hayden, he's great. Just can't stay healthy. Hopefully he does in the game. Well, it's the 13-minute mark. Here's the team so far. Trying to make it as realistic as possible to see if we can have success. All right, well, see you in the next one. Peace.